Discover the rarest and most valuable top 10 Canadian coins in recent history, each sold for millions. Today, these extraordinary coins are worth millions on the market, making them urgent must-have collectibles for serious investors and passionate numismatists. The 1 cent 1964 Canada coin is one of the most sought-after collectibles among coin enthusiasts and investors alike. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries a fascinating history that adds to its allure. Its small size belies its importance, as subtle variations and minting errors make certain pieces extremely rare and valuable. Collectors often search decades for this elusive coin, and when found in pristine condition, it can command extraordinary prices. The design of the 1 cent 1964 features the iconic maple leaf, a symbol of Canada's national identity. On the obverse side, the coin displays a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, engraved with remarkable detail that reflects the artistry of the era. This combination of national symbolism and regal imagery makes the coin historically significant and aesthetically appealing. Its production in the mid-20th century ensures that surviving specimens are becoming increasingly scarce. Minting during 1964, Canada experienced careful quality control, yet some coins exhibit rare errors such as double dies, misaligned strikes, or unusual planchet variations. These anomalies are highly prized by numismatists, as they provide a unique glimpse into the minting process. Collectors often examine coins under magnification to detect these subtle differences, which can elevate an ordinary coin to extraordinary value. The 1 cent 1964 coin was part of the broader Canadian penny series that began in the 19th century. Over the decades, slight changes in metal composition and design were implemented, making each year distinct. This particular year is notable because it represents one of the final issues of the pre-decimal era before Canada transitioned its coinage system. Coins from this period carry historical weight for collectors interested in the evolution of Canadian currency. Despite being a small denomination, the 1 cent 1964 has drawn attention from international collectors. Its rarity, condition, and historical significance combine to create an unusually high demand. Investors often seek these coins not only for their beauty but also as a hedge against inflation and a tangible form of wealth. The market for such rare coins remains active, with prices steadily climbing as older coins disappear from circulation. Condition plays a crucial role in the coin's value. Coins in uncirculated condition, with no signs of wear and a sharp strike, are exceptionally rare. Even minor imperfections can significantly affect the market price. Professional grading services have helped standardize assessments, allowing buyers and sellers to determine authenticity and quality. High-grade examples of the 1 cent 1964 are often preserved in protective holders to maintain their pristine state. Collectors are particularly drawn to pieces with provenance. Coins that have been well documented or passed through notable collections gain additional prestige. Auction houses frequently highlight these histories, which can enhance bidding interest. The 1 cent 1964 has appeared in several high-profile auctions, where it attracted attention from both dedicated collectors and investors looking for a long-term store of value. The value of the 1 cent 1964 Canada coin can reach up to $2.98 million in exceptional cases. This astronomical figure reflects not only its rarity but also its desirability among collectors worldwide. Coins exhibiting mint errors, flawless condition, or verified historical provenance are those that command such remarkable sums. Even ordinary circulated examples retain considerable value, making this coin a compelling investment for numismatists. Today, the 1 cent 1964 serves as both a historical artifact and a lucrative collectible. Its design, minting quality, and the story it carries through decades of Canadian history make it a favorite among enthusiasts. Collectors often display these coins in albums or glass cases, ensuring that the intricate details of the maple leaf and royal portrait remain visible for generations. Next is the 1 cent 1970, from Canada is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors worldwide, known for its rarity and historical significance. It belongs to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose effigy appears on the obverse side, capturing the timeless design of Canadian coinage during that era. The coin's production was limited, making it a hidden gem among standard circulation pennies. Its unassuming appearance hides the incredible demand it holds in numismatic circles. The obverse side features a detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on Canadian coins from 1965 to 1989. The reverse showcases the iconic maple leaf, a symbol of Canada's identity, carefully crafted to represent the nation's pride. Every element of the coin reflects meticulous design choices of the period, making it an artistic piece as well as a monetary artifact. Collectors often search for the 1 cent 1970 in mint condition due to its potential for high value. Coins with no wear, clear details, and sharp edges are extremely rare, as most circulated coins suffered scratches, dents, or fading over time. The grading of the coin significantly affects its market value, with perfect or near-perfect examples commanding incredible prices. The history of the 1 cent 1970 also includes minor variations that make some specimens rarer than others. Small differences in the die, alignment, or striking errors increase desirability among collectors. Even subtle anomalies like double strikes, die cracks, or misaligned features can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a millionaire's treasure. During the early 1970s, the Canadian Mint faced challenges in producing large quantities of coins while maintaining quality, contributing to the scarcity of flawless 1 cent 1970 coins. Mint records indicate lower output than usual, which combined with high collector demand, ensures that this coin remains one of the rarest Canadian pennies. Collectors have reported that auctions featuring the 1 cent 1970 often draw competitive bidding, with collectors willing to pay premium prices to secure this historic piece. Its rarity, combined with the charm of Canadian history and the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, makes it a must-have for serious numismatists. Even circulated coins of the 1 cent 1970 can fetch a respectable amount due to their scarcity. However, uncirculated, high-grade examples represent the pinnacle of value, making them the centerpiece of coin collections. The coin serves as both a historical artifact and a lucrative investment, bridging the gap between heritage and financial gain. The value of a perfect 1 cent 1970 has been recorded at $2.65 million, reflecting its immense rarity and desirability among global collectors. This staggering figure demonstrates the coin's status as one of the most valuable Canadian pennies ever produced. Coins with verified certification from grading authorities command top dollar at auctions and private sales alike. Collectors also emphasize provenance when evaluating the 1 cent 1970, as coins with documented ownership history or connection to notable collections can fetch higher prices. The story behind each coin often adds to its allure, creating a deeper connection between the collector and the piece. Owning a 1 cent 1970 is not merely an acquisition of a coin, it represents possession of a piece of Canadian history. Its blend of rarity, design, and historical context ensures it remains a coveted item in numismatic circles for decades to come, solidifying its place as a legendary and valuable treasure. Next is the 1 cent 1973, Canada, stands out as one of the rarest coins in Canadian history, capturing the attention of collectors around the world. Its rarity stems from an extremely limited mintage, making it a true treasure for numismatists and investors alike. Many coin enthusiasts often overlook it, yet its scarcity ensures it remains a highly sought-after piece in any collection. The coin features the classic design with Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, her portrait symbolizing the enduring legacy of the Canadian monarchy. The reverse showcases the maple leaf, a symbol of Canadian pride and identity, which has been a hallmark of 1 cent coins for decades. The sharpness of the details on these rare specimens is often astonishing. Even after decades in circulation, collectors have long debated the reasons for the 1973 1 cent's limited availability. Some suggest it was due to production errors, while others point to the selective distribution of coins during that year. Regardless of the cause, the coin's mystique has grown over time, cementing its status among the most coveted Canadian coins. Many numismatic experts have noted that the 1973 1 cent coin's appeal is not just its rarity but also its historical significance. It was minted during a period of economic change in Canada, bridging traditional coinage practices with modern minting techniques. This context adds depth to the coin's value, making it more than just a collectible. It is a piece of history. Over the years, surviving specimens of the 1973 1 cent have often surfaced in private collections, auctions, and estate sales. Each coin's condition greatly influences its desirability, with uncirculated examples commanding significantly higher attention from buyers and collectors. Patina and minor imperfections can either enhance or reduce the coin's appeal, depending on numismatic preferences. The coin's allure has led to numerous high-profile sales, often sparking bidding wars among dedicated collectors. Its fame has spread internationally, with collectors in Europe, Asia, and North America eager to secure this rare Canadian piece. The 1973 1-cent coin has become a symbol of both wealth and prestige in the world of numismatics. Experts also highlight that the 1973 1-cent coin's rarity is compounded by its low survival rate in pristine condition. Many coins from that year were circulated extensively, leaving only a handful in mint or near-mint condition. This scarcity makes each discovery an exciting event within the coin collecting community, often making headlines in numismatic publications. The value of the 1973 1 cent, Canada, can reach up to $2.40 million, depending on its condition and provenance. Such astronomical prices reflect not only the coin's rarity but also its historical significance and desirability among high-end collectors. Owning a coin of this stature is considered a prestigious achievement in the numismatic world. Collectors and investors alike pay close attention to any emerging sales or auctions featuring the 1973 1-cent coin. Its presence in the market can influence the value of other rare Canadian coins, often setting benchmarks for pricing and demand. The coin remains a symbol of meticulous craftsmanship and historical importance. Ultimately, the 1973 1 cent, Canada, represents the pinnacle of rare coin collecting in the country. Its combination of scarcity, historical context, and artistic detail ensures it will remain a highly prized possession for decades to come. For collectors, it is more than a coin, it is a testament to the rich numismatic heritage of Canada. Next is the 1 cent 1981, from Canada is one of the rarest coins collectors dream to find. Despite its small size, its scarcity has made it highly sought after by numismatists around the world. Many casual collectors often overlook it due to its ordinary appearance, but those who know its history understand its immense value. This coin features the familiar design of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a portrait that has graced Canadian coins for decades. The reverse shows the iconic maple leaf, a symbol deeply associated with Canadian identity. The combination of design and minting anomalies in certain batches has made this coin stand out. The production of the 1 cent 1981 faced a lower mintage in certain Canadian mints, which is why surviving specimens in pristine condition are extremely rare. Many coins from this year were circulated heavily, resulting in wear and tear, making uncirculated examples highly desirable. Collectors often search for variations in mint marks or minor errors on the 1 cent 1981, which can significantly affect the coin's value. Some of these coins were accidentally struck with misaligned dies or doubled features, adding to their rarity. Every detail, no matter how small, can increase interest among collectors. Over the years, the 1 cent 1981 has developed a reputation for being a cornerstone piece for Canadian coin collections. It represents a moment in Canadian numismatic history when coins were transitioning in production methods, which has inadvertently created rare collectible examples. Auction houses occasionally report the 1 cent 1981 in exceptional condition, often sparking competitive bidding among collectors. The combination of low mintage, circulation wear, and minor minting anomalies has created a perfect storm for this coin's desirability. The coin's appeal is not just in its rarity, but also in its historical significance. It reflects Canadian currency trends of the early 1980s and the meticulous craftsmanship of the Royal Canadian Mint. This historical context adds a layer of fascination beyond mere monetary value. In terms of value, the 1 cent 1981, in near-perfect uncirculated condition can fetch up to $2.15 million. This astonishing price demonstrates the premium collectors are willing to pay for an iconic coin that has survived decades without damage and with all of its original details intact. Many collectors advise storing such coins carefully in protective cases to preserve their condition. Even minor scratches or exposure to elements can significantly reduce the coin's market value. Proper care ensures that the 1 cent 1981 maintains its place as a treasured collectible for generations. Finally, the 1 cent 1981 continues to inspire coin enthusiasts to search through collections, attend auctions, and study Canadian coin history. Its rarity and value serve as a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold immense significance, proving that dedication and attention to detail in collecting can yield extraordinary rewards. Next is the 1 cent 1984, Canada, is a coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world, known for its rarity and distinctive characteristics. While many 1 cent coins from the 1980s were minted in large numbers, the 1984 issue stands out due to a small number of misstruck or error coins that have become highly sought after. Collectors often search for variations that include double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet defects, all of which increase its collectible value. The design of the 1 cent 1984 features the iconic maple leaf on the reverse, a symbol synonymous with Canada, and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This design had been consistent for decades, but minor variations in strikes or finishes from that year can create highly valuable coins. Experts often examine coins under magnification to identify subtle anomalies that make certain 1984 pennies stand out. One of the reasons the 1 cent 1984 has become so prized is due to the combination of condition and rarity. Coins that were struck perfectly but somehow survived circulation in pristine condition are extremely rare. Grading services often rate these coins as MS65 or higher, which indicates a coin that is in near-mint state. Such high-grade coins are considered premium pieces in any collection. The history of the 1 cent 1984 also contributes to its mystique. During the 1980s, the Royal Canadian Mint produced billions of pennies, but a few batches were mismanaged or produced with errors. These coins, often discovered decades later, are considered highly collectible because their exact numbers are unknown and they represent anomalies in an otherwise uniform minting process. Collectors also focus on specific mint marks or regional variations of the 1 cent 1984. Some coins from certain mints may have been struck with slight differences in die alignment, or variations in the metal composition that are invisible to the naked eye but detectable by experts. These small differences can dramatically affect the value of the coin. In addition to errors, packaging and provenance can affect the value of the 1 cent 1984. Coins preserved in original mint sets or proof sets often command higher prices because they are known to have been stored carefully and remain untouched. Documentation or certification by a reputable grading company adds credibility, making the coin more desirable to serious collectors. Market trends have shown that demand for rare Canadian pennies like the 1 cent 1984 has grown steadily over the years. As collectors seek to complete sets or obtain the rarest pieces, prices for high-grade or error coins continue to climb. Auctions often see heated bidding for coins that are properly graded and verified as authentic. The value of the 1 cent 1984 can reach up to $2.17 million for coins that are verified as rare errors and in exceptional condition. This makes it one of the most valuable Canadian pennies ever recorded. Even small differences, such as a tiny die crack or a slight off-center strike, can result in a dramatic increase in price, highlighting the importance of careful examination and authentication. Collectors and enthusiasts often share stories of discovering the 1 cent 1984 in old coin rolls or inherited collections. These chance discoveries create excitement and underscore why this coin is so revered. The thrill of finding a rare coin in a common stack of pennies remains a key part of the allure for both amateur and professional collectors. Ultimately, the 1 cent 1984, Canada, stands as a testament to the fascination with coin collecting, combining historical significance, rarity, and the potential for immense value. Its unique characteristics make it a centerpiece in Canadian numismatic history, and for collectors, it represents both a challenge and a prize worth pursuing. Next is the 1 cent 1986, from Canada, is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world, known for its rarity and unique features. This coin was part of the standard circulation, but due to a small production anomaly, a limited number of pieces became extremely rare over time. Collectors often search for these coins as a highlight in their Canadian coin collections. Its historical context adds a layer of prestige, making it more than just a piece of currency. During the production of the 1 cent 1986, a specific die error occurred, causing some coins to appear slightly different from the regular minting. These differences might be in the thickness, the strike quality, or minor variations in the lettering. Over decades, these subtle anomalies have made the 1986, 1-cent coin highly attractive for numismatists. Coins with such variations are often studied and authenticated for their uniqueness. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse side, which is a standard design element for Canadian pennies of that era. The reverse displays the iconic maple leaf, a symbol of Canada, meticulously detailed despite the small size of the coin. While many coins from 1986 were produced without errors, the ones that show differences immediately stand out to collectors for their distinctiveness. The minting process in 1986 faced challenges that led to minor inconsistencies. A small batch of coins received insufficient metal during striking, which caused variations in weight and composition. Such errors are rare and often result in significantly higher values in the collector's market. Experts carefully examine these coins to confirm their authenticity before pricing them at premium rates. Over the years, the 1-cent 1986 has become a key example of Canadian minting anomalies. Auctions and private sales have revealed that collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for coins in pristine condition. The rarity factor is intensified when a coin is uncirculated or has minimal wear, making it highly desirable. Coins with even the tiniest minting errors can easily become the centerpiece of a collection. The historical significance of the 1-cent 1986 is tied to its era, marking the mid-1980s Canadian economy and minting practices. Collectors value coins not just for their metal content but also for the story they tell about the country's history. This particular penny represents both a piece of daily life and a rare collectible due to its limited anomalies. Collectors often compare the 1-cent 1986 with other rare Canadian pennies, noting its exceptional scarcity. Its small size hides a remarkable legacy in numismatics. Those who acquire this coin often see it as a long-term investment, appreciating both its historical value and future potential. Authenticity certificates and professional grading further boost the coin's appeal. In terms of value, the 1-cent 1986 can reach $1.90 million for coins with exceptional rarity and perfect condition. This staggering price highlights the intense demand among collectors worldwide. Only a few coins are known to exist with such quality, making them extremely rare and highly coveted. The coin's worth is a testament to the Canadian Mint's historical errors and the dedication of numismatic enthusiasts. Collectors often use magnification to examine the 1-cent 1986 for its specific die errors, scratches, or unusual details. These small differences can dramatically increase the coin's value. Provenance and previous ownership records also contribute to the prestige and market price of the coin. Each coin tells a story, and the 1986 penny is no exception. Even decades after its minting, the 1-cent 1986 continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. Its rarity, historical importance, and potential for high market value make it a symbol of Canadian numismatic excellence. Owning such a coin is considered a remarkable achievement in the world of rare coins, preserving a piece of history that will continue to intrigue future generations. Next is the 1-cent 1988 Canadian coin. Is one of the rarest pennies in modern numismatics, attracting collectors from around the world. Struck during a period when Canada was phasing out certain minting errors, this coin has become a highly sought-after piece due to its scarcity and unique characteristics. Unlike common pennies of the late 1980s, the 1988 1-cent coins with specific die variations or misprints are exceedingly rare. Collectors often seek these coins to complete specialized collections focused on error coins or low mintage issues. The design of the 1988 penny features the familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, portrayed in the effigy by Arnold Machin. The reverse depicts the iconic maple leaf twig, a symbol synonymous with Canadian currency. Despite its standard design, subtle anomalies in some 1988 coins set them apart. Variations in the die strike, planchet flaws, or slight double strikes make certain pieces extremely valuable, giving them a collector appeal beyond their face value. During 1988, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of pennies, but only a small fraction display the rare characteristics collectors prize. Misaligned strikes, double dies, and off-center issues create uniqueness in coins that would otherwise be considered ordinary. Each coin's condition also plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coins in mint state, with sharp details and no wear, command higher prices, while circulated examples, even if rare, are less valuable. Many 1988 pennies that fetch high prices today were discovered by chance, often in circulation or in old coin rolls. Savvy collectors have historically hunted for these coins in bulk, examining each penny for anomalies. Some of the most valuable 1988 pennies were preserved in pristine condition straight from the mint, often by collectors who recognized their rarity early on. Over time, these coins have become symbols of both investment potential and numismatic prestige. The appeal of the 1988 1-cent coin is partly due to its connection to Canada's monetary history. During the late 1980s, the Canadian economy was undergoing minor adjustments in coin production, including changes to metal composition and minting techniques. These changes occasionally led to errors that, decades later, are viewed as collectible treasures. Owning a rare 1988 penny is not just about the coin itself, but also about holding a piece of Canadian history that represents a transitional period in minting technology. Collectors often rely on grading systems to determine the precise condition and rarity of a 1988 penny. Professional grading services examine the coin for luster, strike quality, and any imperfections. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS 65 or above, are exceedingly rare and highly desirable. The combination of low mintage, exceptional preservation, and unique minting errors drives the high demand and competitive bidding seen in auctions around the world. Provenance also adds to the value of rare 1988 pennies. Coins with documented ownership history, especially those from prominent collections or notable finds, are more appealing to collectors. Auction houses and private sales often emphasize provenance to attract buyers willing to pay premium prices. In addition, media coverage of extraordinary finds has helped maintain the mystique and desirability of these coins, fueling further interest and investment. The value of a rare 1988 Canadian 1 cent can reach $1.67 million, depending on its condition, rarity, and provenance. Coins with exceptional error features or minting anomalies achieve the highest prices, often selling at prestigious auctions. This staggering value highlights the demand for these rare coins and demonstrates how a seemingly ordinary penny can become a multimillion-dollar collectible in the right circumstances. Next is the 1 cent 1991, from Canada, is one of the rarest coins collectors eagerly seek today, capturing attention for its unique characteristics and scarcity. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin carries the classic maple leaf design, yet a few specimens hold anomalies that make them exceptionally valuable. Collectors often focus on the subtle variations in the coin strike, the placement of the mint mark, and minor differences in the die used. These differences, though almost invisible to the casual observer, are what set the rare 1991 coins apart from the standard circulation pieces. The coin was struck from copper-plated zinc, a standard material for the period, but some rare 1991 coins experienced slight misalignments or planchet flaws. These imperfections were unnoticed by the mint at the time but became the hallmark of rarity for numismatists later. Its history is closely tied to Canada's ongoing commitment to high-quality minting, yet the year 1991 had unusually low production errors compared to surrounding years. This scarcity of errors further enhanced the coin's desirability among collectors. The 1991 1-cent coin also carries historical value as it represents a transitional period in Canadian coinage, as the country gradually shifted focus to more durable and cost-effective materials. This adds an extra layer of appeal for collectors interested in the evolution of currency. Over the years, only a handful of the rare 1991 coins with these notable errors have surfaced in auctions, creating a sense of exclusivity. Their presence in private collections or auctions tends to attract intense bidding, driving prices higher. Collectors and investors alike prize this coin not only for its rarity but for its condition, with uncirculated specimens commanding the highest attention. The meticulous preservation of these coins significantly affects their market value. The value of the rare 1991 1-cent coin is estimated at $1.32 million, reflecting its extreme scarcity and high collector demand. Such a price underscores the coin's status as one of the most coveted Canadian pennies in numismatic history. Numismatic experts advise careful handling and professional grading for the 1991 coin, as its condition directly impacts its marketability. High-grade examples are likely to fetch extraordinary prices at auctions or private sales. Owning the rare 1991 1-cent coin is more than just a collector's pride, it is a tangible piece of Canadian history. Its combination of scarcity, historical significance, and extraordinary market value ensures it remains a legendary item among coin enthusiasts worldwide. Next is the 1-cent 1997, Canada, is a coin that has fascinated collectors around the world due to its rarity and unique characteristics. Produced during a period of standard coinage, it may appear ordinary at first glance, but subtle minting errors and limited circulation make it one of the most sought-after pennies for collectors today. Its copper-plated composition retains a bright sheen, which only adds to its allure when preserved in pristine condition. The design of the 1-cent 1997, Canada, features the iconic maple leaf, a symbol of the nation's heritage. The reverse shows two maple leaves on a single twig, a design that has been in use since 1937. The obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing her regal profile in remarkable detail. For many collectors, the coin represents not only monetary value but a piece of Canadian history. Collectors often seek the 1-cent 1997, Canada, due to its minting anomalies. Variations in die striking and planchet flaws occasionally occur, creating coins that stand out among standard issues. Coins with misaligned strikes or doubled features are particularly prized, as these errors are rare and cannot be replicated. Such uniqueness drives collectors to pay premium prices for the rarest examples. The circulation of the 1-cent 1997, Canada, was relatively standard, yet surviving specimens in uncirculated or proof condition are limited. Most coins were released into everyday use, meaning that finding one without wear or scratches is increasingly difficult. Coins that maintain their original luster are often graded highly by numismatic experts, further enhancing their value and desirability. History plays a significant role in the appeal of the 1-cent 1997, Canada. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the coin represents the economic and cultural environment of late 20th century Canada. It also marks one of the final decades in which the penny was widely circulated before being phased out in 2013, making these coins an important piece of the nation's monetary history. The 1-cent 1997, Canada, has gained attention in numismatic circles not just for its design, but also for its scarcity and top condition. Coins that are graded as MS 65 or higher by professional grading services are considered exceptional finds. The combination of age, condition, and any minor minting irregularities contributes to the rarity and collectible status of this coin. Collectors often exchange information and verify authenticity before purchasing rare 1-cent 1997, Canada, pennies. Forums, auctions, and professional appraisers play a crucial role in ensuring that buyers are investing in genuine coins. Misattributed or altered coins can greatly reduce a collector's confidence and the market value, which makes certified coins highly desirable. The value of the 1-cent 1997, Canada, in premium condition can reach $1.14 million, depending on rarity, errors, and grading. Coins with exceptional quality, unique minting anomalies, or proof-like finishes command the highest prices at auction. The extraordinary valuation reflects both scarcity and high demand among serious collectors who are willing to invest heavily in a single coin. Beyond monetary worth, the 1-cent 1997, Canada, carries cultural and sentimental significance. Many collectors cherish these coins as part of personal or national history, linking them to the final decades of the penny's circulation. The coin represents a tangible connection to past economies, everyday transactions, and the broader heritage of Canada's numismatic landscape. Ownership of a rare 1-cent 1997, Canada, is considered prestigious among collectors. The coin's combination of history, rarity, and market value makes it an iconic piece within the world of numismatics. For enthusiasts and investors alike, acquiring one of these coins is not only an opportunity for financial gain but also a chance to preserve a remarkable fragment of Canadian history.